reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They'll run it here. And they'll tackle about the 23-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
That gain makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Did he make it to the marker? And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
They'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. Right spear over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. 6. For the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they move into the lead here in the semifinal.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Ball out, man. Look at the bird. Ball out.
After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Smith. He's tackled at the 10. Now in good field position to start the drive. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Takes the handoff. It's Graves. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
Toss play to the outside. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play in that corner.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. We stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a receiver. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's caught. Refuses to go down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy is living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like...
Touchdown, Huskies, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. And the Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Oh, and he hits it out of bounds after a real nice game there. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
They'll run it from the gun.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. Caught near the sticks. It's Braves. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
I like how the quarterback here works through his progressions and just realized the check down's probably his best option. Got it to the back out in the flat for an easy 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
The elite quarterbacks in college football have this ability. Use your athletic ability to get away from pressure, but also maintain your vision downfield, finds the open target, and then makes a perfect throw for a beautiful touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
Off the play fake on first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They try to get everybody on the same page here. Again, throwing out the RPO is complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw.
He escapes the pocket.
On the run here. Let's it go. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they get the completion. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. The receiver snags it. It's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
QB keeper all the way. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Huskies.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. No control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. He's definitely frustrated. What a great job by the quarterback, seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And on the carry, he's heading left. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Running play goes backwards. Now the is set up at 2nd and 13. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
He fires it down the middle. Wide open downfield.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. You see you're able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. That ball snagged for a completion.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback drops back.
Looking to scramble.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch in space. Here he goes. And it's a touchdown. But wait, it looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end.
Makes the catch downfield.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get it established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
Wide open downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain in there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out. It's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Braves. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Washington. This quarterback on fire today. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and just scoring a touchdown.
21.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has the first down and more. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Great move in the open field.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And the Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
He's losing the backfield. And the defense comes up with the...
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He hands it to the back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows them to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks like Washington will have the first down. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they've rolled the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a short completion to the big tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He keeps it on the design run. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter. Here comes a handoff. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Just a few seconds left in the 3rd quarter of this playoff collision. Time for one more play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. BB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Play of this marathon march, but it's third down and long. Throwing off play action. Swarm to the pass rush. The sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised they went with play action here on third in such a long distance to gain. The defense obviously knows you're going to throw the football, so all you're doing is telling your quarterback, take your eyes off of the coverage and the line of scrimmage, and the result is a sack.
And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Law. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Takes a quick round.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down. And the Sooners keep the football on the move. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
There's the handoff. And the Sept were able to bring him down quickly. They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A short completion to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 40, inside the 20. He's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here.
He knocks it through with confidence.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lanes. This drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Breaking free at the 35. And just like that, in one play, they move into scoring position at the 23.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Grinding away on the ground.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And the Huskies looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. From the shotgun now, there's a handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
The 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? The shotgun handoff here. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be forced down from there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. First down, right back to the running game. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Looks right for a quick completion. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. It's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's low. Tackle made after a solid game to stop the ball for 3 and 1. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this scoring. Now, Chris, look at that scoreboard. They're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.